All right, what's going on, everybody? Sharpie360 here. We're back in I almost said Minecraft again. HYTALE. I'm in my own world this time. I'm just gonna be doing it in my world from this point going forward because relying on other people's saves is not gonna be congruent for my schedule. Plus, that way it's just, you know, everybody's free to do their own thing. It's easier that way. So that way I have my own set, and I have gone through like 4 different maps at this point trying to find a spot that works. And I finally found a spot that works for this. I think this is going to work really nicely. I have a great old idea, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because I want to see if it's even possible to do before I even semi-commit myself to it. But I have an idea, and it starts with removing this giant mound of material here because this whole thing is going to be sweet, sweet, sweet. Everything working all right? I think so. Yeah, maybe. Yep, okay. Wonderful. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, if you're following on Rumble, all that good stuff. Hey, and if you're checking this out after the fact, thanks for being here too. So sweet, let's do this. All right. Well, this is just a very much brand new for me. I'm very much to the west of the starting point, and this is one of the temple gateways, but it's like this and then like 2 more shifts over that way. But it should be good. So we're basically starting at ground zero here, and I got a lot of work to do. It's gonna be some building, crafting and stuff. I'm gonna get down off of my little hidey hole safe spot up here for right now, and then we'll get to town. These boingers, I can use these to get back up there maybe. That's cool. Ow. Ow. How do I get down from here? Very good. All right. Some copper right here. Just snake'ems right there. I need wood. I need to build a little bit of a crafting cabin so I can have that going as well. Let's do that and see what's up. What's up, Cam? How you doing, buddy? This is gonna be cold dirt. Cool. I like the way that looks. And then we get down. This is like right on a biome edge. Obviously, you can tell this big ridge along the way here, and it's like somebody just took a cookie cutter this whole biome and just pushed it down into the earth a little bit further than where it was on this side. It's pretty funny, but that's the beauty of procedural generation. How you doing tonight, Cam? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm tired. All right, sweet. I wanted to have a little bit of a staircase to get back up there if I ever don't have one. All right, very nice. All right, wonderful. Oh God. There's a spider right there. Okay. Aha! On guard! Hiya! What's up? Oh, so each world is different? Yeah. It's cool because if you like you start a brand new world and then you like quickly open up the map, you can actually see it generating around in a circle. Like around you outwards. It's kind of cool. It's like if you're running a performance test through like sign bench or whatever. Oh. Trying to just mash it. I should just probably use a block attack pattern instead of just going all willy-nilly. All right, what do I got for logs? I got some ash. Okay, that's good. Let's get a couple of these things built. Nice. And some torches. How am I doing? Very tired. Very tired. Nah, it's not too bad. Actually, I got a good night's sleep last night, but I'm not used to a good night's sleep, so I was like overly tired when I woke up today. But it's been a pretty productive day. Yesterday was not a productive day. It was very much so an anti-productive day, unfortunately. So I'm trying to make up for it today, which I have for the most part, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I did some stuff last night, super late at night, that I was like super stoked on, and it kind of revitalized me a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. Which I'll talk more about later down the road at some point, but should be kind of cool. Some side project stuff that I'm working on. What do I need to do here? Well, nothing really. I should just probably, since the logs are 1-to-1, I'm not gonna worry about making planks. I just want to kind of have a little bit of a safe spot, like I've been doing, so. It's like nothing ever changes. I should have grabbed that copper, actually, is what I should do. Hope I have one right there. Dang it. Grab that copper and make some axes pretty quick here. Axis and evil. So this is an oak tree. That's gonna give me dark wood, I believe. Which I'm not really too concerned about the wood right now. I just kind of need wood for general building purposes. So just you tonight? Yeah, I'm just kind of riding solo at this point right now, I think. For tonight, until I can kind of get a better fix on things. But plus I'm just kind of gonna be doing some really chill like building and terraforming and stuff, so it's not gonna be really adventuresome. But how you doing, awesome dad? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day, wonderful evening. This is gonna be a different wood scheme. Yep, what is this? That redwood, okay, these are maples. It looked, I thought they were oaks, but I guess these must be the oak trees. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. So nice and cheery. I like this, just the vibe that this game puts off. Cam and I were kind of talking earlier about, he was saying how nice it is to go from something like Fortnite into something a lot more chill like HYTALE. He never thought he'd be playing the game like HYTALE, and it's pretty cool. I agree. It's a nice one. Super vibed out. So. It'd be really cool to see how they progress further with the game and development, but there's a lot of other stuff I want to check out too. I think some later this week I'll probably try and check out a swamp field, I think it's called, Swan Field. It's like another one of those zombie survival Unreal Engine MMO things that's trying to happen, but there's a playtest going on for it right now, and I was jumping in a little bit, and I got the basic kind of understanding of getting the crafting and stuff done. So it was pretty decent. I mean, decent, very, very sparingly worded. So I think I'm probably jump into that at some point this week for a little bit, just because that'd be cool. And that's like an always online kind of like server-based game. So if people wanted to play, I think you could probably try and get people on that. That'd be cool. Alright, let's move this stuff kind of inside, I guess. Doesn't really need to be inside, but I like it being inside. I like having it being in my little cabin. Sweet. Yeah, this. That's right, especially after tonight's drama. Oh yeah, you were saying that you had some drama going on your end of town and stuff too. It's not fun. It's never fun. But such is, I guess, kind of being in the public eye of things a little bit, in certain degrees. You put yourself out there, you're bound to get some riffraff or trouble and stuff like that once in a while. But drama. I try to avoid drama. I can't. I don't have time for that stuff, dude. Oh my goodness, gravy train. What's up, Kobe? Kobe the snake. Yeah, you did. That's right. So, let's see, we need to get a couple more workbenches built up really quick and make some chests more chests, put them in here so I can get that storage built up as well. 8 should do the trick. There we go. Sometimes it just comes to you. You could tell it to me like later on or something like that. I'd prefer not to go into spilling the tea hour, just because it's gonna bring bad vibes. If I'm being honest. Let's see here. Let's go grab up here and grab that copper and see what's up. So then I can at least get some stuff smelted up. Oh, let's see here. It probably makes sense to make another one of these really quick. It's on its last leg. Fair enough, I get it. No, I appreciate you understanding. Oop, there's it right there. Oh, and this is in shale too. That's sweet, because I love shale. It looks so good. Oh, there it goes. Sweet. These things are so dope, and I love these like jump mushrooms. I should just probably, well, I don't really need to get back up there to get to my bed consistently, but so much fun. All right, I got the iron, the copper things and words. A couple pieces at least. At least I can get a start on something. There's like some crazy stuff that I was seeing in this map, and I don't know if it's just part of like how the map gets procedurally generated or whatnot, but for instance, I don't know if we'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, right here. So initially I was looking at one of these spots right here. You see this giant hole right here? It's like if somebody shot the world with the laser beam from the satellite space beam thing, and then it went right down, and there's a giant open cavern down here with like giant holes like that. And it's like a perfect circle into it. It's the weirdest thing. I was like, holy crap. I did not know that was there. I should be careful of that. But yeah, it's weird. It looks like you know that what is it? Alien versus Predator or something like that? The one where they go and they get the queen and stuff. There's that ice tunnel that they have to go down at the very beginning. It's like that. It looked exactly like that. It was weird. I was like, what the hell is going on here? And then a bunch of big mobs started showing up. I should probably put some candles up. I can't see anything out here. It's so dark for you guys. I'm sorry. Sweet. Okay, let's see. Crafting bench, let's make a furnace. Sweet. Lawnmower's workbench. Just plant fiber. Furniture workbench, I guess. Don't really need that at the moment. Let's just put these two down for now. I'll get another furnace, I think. If I had more stone, used all my frickin' shale. That's rubble, that's not gonna work. Could use that stuff I put down right there, but I need that right there. This'll work. Alright. Furnace. And copper. Sweet, go to town. Let that do its thing. I'm gonna craft up some more torches. Nice. Woo. One second. Holy crap. Here. Okay. Sorry about that. Looking at things. My wife is coming home at some point here. I gotta help her in the door, so I just gotta make sure I can hear that alert. Oh, goddamn, get out of here, demon. Shouldn't be cruising off into the into the dark forest at night by myself with only a crude little dagger to deal with. Oh god. No! Aha. That's right. What are you gonna do now? Swimmy. Trying to get me, I know you are. You can't. There's gonna be a demon fish in the water that's gonna get me. There we go. Oh yeah. There it is. Ooh, that's one thing I should probably place down. Only have one light hide too. I can't. I have to go up and get my bedroll and bring it back down here. Thank you. Sometimes I have to be reminded not to be petty. Talking about drama on live stream is dumb. Totally kills the vibe and no one cares. That's all good, dude. Yeah, it's yeah, it's not important. But no, I get you. It's all good, dude. We nobody's perfect. Nobody perfect. Is that like a Miley Cyrus song? Alright, let's see. More distracted than a kid on ADHD pills. Alright, let's see here. I need to go get my bedroll so I can bring it down here. I guess it's not super far away, but... then make a bunch of tools, and we need to just start mining come daytime. Ah! Here it is. Whew. Oh, there's even more demons up here, my goodness. Oh, it can happen though if we get back up to that little place. Give me this. Ow! How the heck did you climb all the way up there, Jethro? Jeez, dude. Ow. You know, an easy way to get back up to my bedroll is to just die. Boom, boom, bam. Damn, this is some hard rock right there. Dang. Must be like some 3 days grace or something. Alright, here we go. Let's go take a little nappy poo. How do you do? Oh, how do you build without putting something in your hotbar? I don't follow. Like, how do you place a block down? You just have to have whatever's in your hand, basically, is what you have to build with. So you have to swap stuff between things. Is that what you're asking? Sorry. Jump shroom. I already took the bedroll down, but it's nice to have it just in case. Ow! Boing. Actually put this, grab one of these and put it down there. Wonder if the enemies get on this thing if they bounce up too. That would be funny. That'd be great. Launch these things up super high. Boing. Nice. Actually, this could probably come. Actually, what am I doing right now? I don't need to worry about this. What I need to do is start strip mining. I'm gonna start removing this mountain systematically, layer by layer. That's why I need some better materials here, or better gear. Jeez. You can't just build from the stuff in your inventory. You must put it in the hotbar. What do you mean? What do you mean build? Like, when you're in the crafting thing? Or if you're just talking about, like, placing blocks? Like, from your, if you want to place, like, a block down, it has to be in your hotbar. If you want to, like, build something like this workbench, then it can be in any of your inventory. Like, any of the materials, they just have to be on you. And then, let's see here. You have blocks in slot. Yeah, this one, that's why I keep moving. Yeah, I keep moving stuff. I keep moving stuff to the hotbar. And swapping things out. Alright. Strip mine and everything. Well, I like this area. This area is actually going to work really well for what I want to do. Except this big frickin' node right here. I guess it's kind of hard to tell. See, this whole thing is kind of in this, like, valley. But it's encased around these high mountainous walls. And that's going to be really good for what I need to do. This is going to be... should work well. Think of anything, it might be slightly too big, but that's... trying to find the perfect spot in a game like this is like also trying to find a needle in a haystack. So at some point you just kind of gotta pick a spot that is gonna work and just commit to it. The only way to place it is to put it in the hotbar. Yeah, correct. But and then you got, because like you select the items in the hotbar and that's like your active block that you're placing down because it's like that block-based system and stuff. So I was saying it'd be cool if they could use like that build hammer to like place down pieces, like long extensions of block, lengths of block, or like templates of block, kind of like how Enshrouded does it, but I don't know. Maybe there's mods to do that. I'm sure there's tons of mods for stuff like that, but or will be. Or will be. Sounds like the mods are gonna be friggin' awesome for this game, and they're already starting to be really cool, man. Oh my gosh. I was trying to find like a survival mod for this one, and all I was coming across was like, Sky Island survival, survive on one block challenge, survive on one block, survive with only one item, like, challenge, stuff like that, and I was like, I just kind of want, like, health, hunger, thirst, sleepy, mechanics, just, you know, the basics. Not some, but that's like, you know, Minecraft kind of like Daily Bobs. So I don't think they're going to be adding in stuff like that. I think they're going to be going towards more of an action adventure game where you just have the health and stamina. I could probably use boom shrooms to do a lot of this stuff. Yeah, so you don't have to place each block of a wall. It would be nice, but it's also, when you get into a rhythm, it's pretty quick. They're pretty quick to place down, and because they're so big, you can cover a lot of territory pretty quickly. Like if I just were to like, so it's not terrible, but you also have to kind of know what you're placing to and what you're doing. I'll have to keep an eye out for some boomy shroomies because I think that would really help with blowing up the vast majority of this. Because this is, I mean, this is a sizable piece of rock right here. No doubt in my mind about that. But it's not terrible. Also, if I had some better gear. Whew. Let's see if we can find a small cave entrance. Oh, there's that spider right there. There was that waterfall that we could check out right down by the riverbank thing, but let's see how much I got. 9. Should at least make a copper sword and a copper pickaxe. Okay. Woo. Here we are. Any tree logs and plant fiber? Plant fiber? I guess I gotta cut down a tree. There's the bow-legged oak tree. Nice. Well, I think I have plant fiber and logs now. Craft the copper pickaxe. I only got a couple of plant fiber from that, damn. And what else did I need? I need blacksmith's anvil. That'd be good. More plant fiber. We need more steam. I like how it's pretty easy to figure out, at least early on. I was able to get up and running without any online help. It was fun to play a game and actually figure things out for myself, like back in the old days. Yeah. Well, and it unlocks a certain childlike wonder about you when you're going through the process. It's nice. Back in my day when I was playing on the N64, I tell you what, we didn't have. We had the best online guides that we had was Game FAQ. That was it. The entire game written in a text guide online. All right, sweet. I think I'm a little bit more geared up. We got some food at least here. I can put this farmer's bench down so I don't have that cluttering up. Buttercup. There we go. That is so true. Nothing worse than having to look up tips and tricks. What about my tips and tricks videos? Oh my god, they're so amazing. How could you not? Oh, one sec here. Ooh, look at that face. Bump. I think. Yes, okay. So I might have to go out for a second, and we'll just see what happens before we go into the cave. Might have to step away for a quick minute. But so far, so good. I dig it. I had to wait for the Nintendo Power Book. Well, I'm not that old. We had, like, you know, DSL when I was a kid. I mean, by the time we were using the internet and stuff like PlayStation 2 and stuff, we had, like, DSL. And my dad was all like, oh, we gotta have fast internet. Stuff. I don't know. But, yeah. I did have a couple FAQs for like Legend of Zelda, like the actual like guide magazine things, for like especially like the Majora's Mask, finding all the masks and figuring all of that stuff out. The one part of the water temple I couldn't figure out in Ocarina of Time, so I had to look that part up. So I was like, where the hell do I go? And I didn't realize you have to like swim underneath a platform, and I looked everywhere. I was going nuts. Alright, well, since I'm kind of chilling, waiting for a little bit, do I have any copper left? No, I'm just gonna cut down a couple more trees. We'll get this birch wood taken care of. Look at that spider over there. It has no idea I'm cutting down this tree. No idea. None the wiser. Nice. So satisfying. Never gets old. See, like, in the Minecraft game, that's eerily similar to this one. It would take like an hour to cut that, well, maybe not an hour, maybe a good 10-15 minutes to cut that whole tree down. Maybe not that long, maybe 5 minutes to cut it down, but still, a lot longer than what it takes to cut down these trees. Take a whole hour to cut this whole tree down, block by block. I mean, it definitely would not be quick. We'll leave it at that. Yeah. Need to figure out what tree and what biome will give me as much golden wood as I possibly can. They also have like this island wood, I think it was called. And those are like the BRB. All right, there we go. Sweet. Back in the saddle. All right. Yep. Let's do this. What was I doing? We're gonna go in a cave now. All right, sweet. Got full health. Get my spawn point set. I'll go down there and see if I can find some iron. Some iron irons. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Brown cap mushroom. Ooh, this looks like a big dude down there. I don't know what that is. Looks like a meanie. Some copper right down there though. I should probably make a bow. A bow is very good. It's very nice. Ooh, I actually have this. Oh. Interesting. Well, we're not too far away from home. There's another thing right here. Nice. Couple of coppers. Ooh, we got some glowy stuff down there. What does that guy have on the back of him? Is that a splody thing? If I hit it, will it explode? Yeah, it's like a grenader. A grenadier? Grenader. A grenade throwing kamikaze fork. Yeah, there's some copper right here. Sweet. I do have a copper pickaxe that I made, but, you know, God be it for me to friggin' be able to bring the stuff that I make with me. Garp, garp, magic garp. Garp, garp, magic garp. To have that on me. There's that. And let's see, can I make a bow? I can, kind of. Another round. Let's not, yeah, let's do that. Turn that on, sweet. We'll make these up and then I can make that copper bow. And while that's doing that, I can make some arrows. Boom! There it goes. Climbing up. What's up, Just? How you doing, sweetie pie? Oh, you're so cute. I got 100 arrows, sweet. 108 arrows. Have I mentioned how much I love the soundtrack of this game? It is so good, dude. Particular these little like meadowy elven shanties that go on and stuff. Uh-oh. Here we go. Copper ingots. Alright, now we are set. So let's drop a couple of these things off. What is that? Egg. An egg? Boo! He says, I love the bow. The bow's sweet. Yeah, dude, it makes them all, you can like get them to cower away and stuff. It's great. Demon says, boo! You boo, boo! What's up, dude? Just a Minecraft, just a ripoff of Minecraft. Well, if Minecraft wasn't tanking its game, then maybe it'd be right, but, you know, somebody had to step up and take its place. Plus, it's like so much more in the 21st century than Minecraft is. But yeah, I mean, complete ripoff. But then again, every game is a ripoff of something else, you know? Every game is a ripoff of another game. It's got a health bar, oh my god. Look at that guy down there. Let's see if we hit the boomstick. Does he blow up? Oh, I missed him. Missed him again. Overshot. Stop moving. hoping that, like, if this thing, if you hit him in the back, I guess, maybe not. What if we had, like, a flaming arrow or something we shot him with? Hope he's out of sight. Yep, uninstall. No, never. I did uninstall a bunch of games last night, though. That was great. I was like, get rid of this. I'm never playing this. No. Why has this been installed for a year and a half and I've never touched it? Nah, it's not that bad. But I was just running out of space on my games drive, so I had to make some room. You know how we do. So this little thing is the way back up so I don't get lost next time. It's kind of hard to put stuff on the right-hand side when there's a big waterfall there, but that should work. Now everyone will know where to go. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. All the way down there. The deep dark depths. Is that where the Balrog lives? Very nice. Alright. Got some iron here. That'll really help jumpstart me. Oh. A bomb. Pick that up from the bombardier person thing. Speaking of which, I think he's still down here somewhere. Or wait, did I get him? He went down this way. Oh. Got a weevil attacking me. Evil weevil! Look at all the copper here though, dude. Copper and iron. Alright, we don't have to go too far down in here because all the stuff we need is right up in this area, so. We got those chests we can take a look at. There's a bunch of chests around here. We got a potions. Ooh, some gold. Very nice. Ooh, boom powder. Boom. We got wild meat. Got these vegetable skewers. Very good. Gold ingots. I think I'll take this chest with me. It's so nice. Oh, by the way, I got lost today in playing in a cave. I had to dig back up to the surface. It took me like 10 minutes. How big is this game? It's as big as you want. See, I can go all the way over this way and keep going. I can go over all the way this way and keep going. I'm sure maybe there's a map edge at some point, but like it's as big as you can go right now, and it's all each time you like load up a server or a new game or whatever, it's a procedurally generated world, so every map is going to be different, which is super dope. And that's how like the original Minecraft is too. But yeah, dude, that won't be your first time that happens with. And you notice what I was doing there? I was like, when I was coming down, I was putting torches on the way down, all on the right side of the cave, right hand side. That's what I was saying. Like when you go down the cave, you put them on the right hand side of the wall. That way when you come back up, they'll be on the left hand side of the wall. And then for more or less, you'll be able to kind of get out of caves. Otherwise you'll just get lost because they snake infinitely. Oh god, get out of here. And so you can definitely spend many hours lost going around in circles. But it's a good learning experience. Bunch of stuff I probably didn't need to pick up, but that's fine. So we're over here. Let's keep mining away. Oh, file size? I don't know. It's like 10 gigabytes maybe? I'm not really sure. I don't remember. You have to like download it from their website. I don't know what the size of the download is. It's not super big because it runs in Java and it's like very compact, so I can't imagine it would be that big. But maybe it is. Maybe it's huge. Maybe I just don't know any better. Maybe I'm just assuming. Is that a feather plant? This is a coffin, dude. Ooh. Just that, yeah. That's it. Oh, okay then. Well then, that was interesting. Let's continue mining. And it's never typically a good idea to dig just directly down. You always want to dig down adjacent if you can. Because what could happen is this block right here could be the last block right there until we go down to a giant cavern with a lava pit at the bottom. So. Especially when you're deep down in a cave. I mean, just digging down directly down in a cave is not the best practice, but especially if you're really far down, then your chances of like being right above a lava chamber are very high. These things right here. Take those. Orange glowing mushrooms. When I was playing my PC, it was pretty quiet. Yeah, it's like my graphics card isn't on. I mean, it's on or whatever, but if you turn on ray tracing and stuff, you can really crank it out. Like, it's actually more like when you get like really high performance, I think it takes more of like the draw distance that you can do right now. And like when you crank up the draw distance, then it really starts eating away at the RAM. It looks good though. I mean, it looks so like updated, I guess. There's a node right here. There's a rat over there. I should probably go get that rat. Rats all over the place now. They're starting to spawn in. Hey, skeevers. He's hopping away. He knows his doom is at hand. Oh, geez. Yeah, see, like, if I were to dig down over there, I could easily come down and fall into this area, which, you know, could more or less have people I don't want to deal with at it. Oh, there's a bombardier. Bombardier's throwing bombs at me. Oh, it's a magma slug. It's a bad idea. We're in a lot deeper than I need to be right now. Alright, let's see here. Oh? The team fire, you know, is he doing... Look at that. Be cool if he, like, you know, self-detonated because he blew himself up too many times. What the hell? The cool thing with the power shot with the bow is the get 3 arrows that you can do. Oh yeah. Magma slug. Gives you the fire essence. Where's this bomb? Things keep just rolling infinitely. Alright. Two-handed bomb. Did somebody say boom? Whoa! These things are not fun to deal with. Get the hell out of here. Gotta get out before it tongues me. Magma toads are Huge pain in the butt. So we know next time. Alright, sweet. Power shot is crazy. I was wondering what the blue aura meant. Yeah, it's like your special attack. It's cool that they have little things like that in it. I appreciate it. Then you got like the charge attack that you can do with the swords and stuff. Ooh, he was trying to get me there. I need to heal up. Switch out for this kebab because it actually does 10% of instant heal. I have that healing potion too, but something up there. Something beautiful. Oh god. Oh, it's a rat skeever. It's gonna be the best of me. This little. Alright, where are we at? I got a bomb. Okay. Just a 15 copper and 21 iron. There's a bunch of stuff down here you can take a look at. Some iron down here. I'll grab that up as well. Looks like this is just kind of a dead end. I gotta get better at blocking. Me too. I just end up running away and hopping around. That's my defense. But the mobs in this one are like, the enemies and stuff are a lot more thought out with their attack patterns and just enemy like design and I think versus what we got in like the comparative Minecraft and stuff with like just the zombies and the creepers. Pretty rudimentary. Whereas like these ones kind of all have, I mean, there's obviously a lot more variety of mobs and enemies to deal with. And that's cool. Brings a little bit of a unique challenge. More or less a lot of the same, but, you know, at least they look different. And as you get further out into, like, difficult biomes, like these volcanic biomes and stuff, the enemies are, like, you know, not the same. And they're a lot harder. A lot more armored up and weaponized and whatnot. Sweet. Okay. Let's check out this little spot right here. Grab this copper. Ask me that again there, copper. Sweet. Couple more right here I missed. Very good. This way. There's a weevil. Weevil. Rat! Come here. Give me your skin. Nice. Oh. Weevil's on a rampage. Ooh, it's nighttime out. You use the waterfalls as your to your advantage. Look at how quick that is. So nice. I should probably make a couple doors to keep the baddies out. Oh, that's not where that needs to be. Sweet. Let's get that in there like that. Rotate. There we are. Nice. Very good. Alright, let's get this stuff crafting up. Get that, and then we'll do the iron in this one. Ooh, we got a bunch of iron. That's nice. Excellent. Can we split this? Split this? Split this? How do you split? Just take half. Oh, shift and split. Okay, I see. Oh, shift ski of it. All right, let's go. Or if you get more burn time from the logs than the sticks. I don't know. Maybe it's just one per. Auto ratio to 1 to 1. Y'all have an awesome night. I'm off to bed. All right, man. You have a good night as well. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for checking out, or thanks for hanging out and checking out the stream. All that good stuff. Thanks for hitting that like button on the way out and the way in as well. Sweet. What time is it anyways? 10? Okay. Goodness. Very Lord of the Rings sounding. The Elven Knights. And the cool thing with the shovel, we can make this tool. Well, the iron, we can make an iron shovel with that. We need some light leather, so I need to make a tanning rack while we're at it too. There we go, tanning rack. There's that, sweet. Only gonna get one from that. We got one in here. Was it for the shovel? Oh, we need 3 of them. I guess we need to go slay some more rats. But the shovel is cool because you can like knock, like, you know, 4 to 6 blocks of dirt at once, which is very helpful. I don't have the light leather for the iron either. We got 2. 2. The boom powder. What do we do with the boom powder? Do we do it in here? How do we make bombs? I wonder. Can you make bombs? Traps. Okay, there's that. Armorers, workbench, salvagers, arcanists. You probably have to make it in these, one of these 2 alchemists or arcanists. Arcanists. Bench. Well, what if we just have the boom powder? Let's see. If we throw that, does it blow up? No. We have the bomb. We just throw that and it blows up. Look at that, sparking away. Gotta get some more daylight. I can't see what I'm doing out here. Let's go to sleep with a lit bomb in my hand. Has anyone stripped an entire map in Minecraft? I don't think you can. It just goes on infinitely. Like, your system in the game will get unstable, like start to destabilize and glitch out before you run into any type of like, the map, it'll fail to start to keep rendering by the time you run into any type of like map edge kind of thing. It's pretty interesting. Just because of the nature of it. Bedrock, I'm not sure about. Bedrock is the executable, or like the Windows edition of Minecraft, where it's a little bit different function and works a little bit differently underneath the hood. Whereas like original Minecraft is built in Java, like this is. And that's a lot more flexible, a lot more lightweight. Alright, sweet, got that. I guess we'll spend a few minutes today mining away. Get out of here, spider coming out of the ground. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, see, like a shovel's not gonna really assist me all too much in this, but it's definitely nice for getting the dirt out. Yeah, dude, you should check out some of the time-lapse builds that people do. I don't really know how they manage it and the validity of some of them, but it's pretty nuts what people can get done. Like, there's this like it's a system inside of Minecraft that they had for automation called redstone. It's like a material that you can work with and build things with, and it's basically like works as like logical operations programming and stuff, so you can make whole tons of crazy stuff with it. It's like the coolest thing ever. I was never any good at it, but I didn't put enough time into it to really understand and master it. But I've seen people make like full-on, like, you know, 8 and 16-bit computers and stuff, and it takes forever for it. It'll do like you can like make calculators and stuff with Minecraft, inside of Minecraft, using blocks and stuff and the redstone. It's friggin' nuts. It's my weird brain just like, what if I dug and broke every block in the map, or what if I dug all the way down? So if you dig all the way down, eventually you'll hit the bedrock, which is can't go any lower than bedrock. So you could, in theory, just like strip out an entire area. It'd be a lot of work. It'd be cool to just like strip like a giant line across the map, like maybe like, you know, 20 blocks wide all the way down to bedrock, just in a straight line across the entire map. Well, until you just get tired of going. I think there's some guy that was going running straight in Minecraft. He's been doing it for like 5 years or something. There was like a video that was about that, and he never ran into the map edge. His game basically just stopped rendering, but it was still like running. It was crazy shit. What's up, Justin? How you doing, dude? Oh, that's that right there. Did you know that based on the rules written in D&D, without using magic? Yeah. A baseball. You can throw a baseball. 60 miles an hour. 90 miles an hour even. In the rules of D&D. It sounds like something that my buddy that we played D&D with would have all figured out, one of those metas. He's got a lot of meta character builds that he can just like do everything with and like completely cheat out the game. Exploit the rule system. For benefit, of course, you know. The thing I like about this game is I can just keep doing this infinitely. There's no stamina usage when I'm just mining away, which is amazing. Like, if this was enshrouded, like, you'd have to stop and, like, wait every couple of, you know, every handful of seconds to regain your stamina. Which just takes so long to get anything done. I'm attacking the darkness. I'm talking about the stuff that shouldn't be able to be thrown that fast, like a spear or a cannonball. Well, sounds like an exploit. How do you do it? Do you have to use a beast man? I don't know. What's the exploit? Spill the beans. We're doing this. They're just taking this mountain down layer by layer. Like at a reverse 3D printer. And there's probably a quicker way to do this in like the creative mode too, but I'm trying to avoid using the creative mode for all of this stuff if I'm gonna actually end up doing this project. And since I guess I'm technically starting it by doing this whole process, I don't really want to just use creative mode to just make that part. I want to put all the grind, the blood, sweat, and tears into it. It's not that big of a deal either. You've played games like this, is kind of like soothing and satisfying to just go through a process like this and just, obviously, Cam was talking about strip mining an entire map in Minecraft, so it's like, you know, some vibe into it. Mindless, good, fun. And you're making progress on something. Sweet. Let's see, what do we got here? Theory is based on two rules that apply to combat. When a medium-sized creature like a human occupies a space of 5 feet and 1 round of combat is equivalent to 6 seconds. What? Yeah. What you do is get 100 people to stand in a line and have them use their action to pass the object to the person in front of them. By the time it reaches the front of the line, it's traveled 500 feet in 6 seconds. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, that's provided they can keep the inertia going by passing off the object to each other. And you have 100 people playing, I guess. Or you have like, I'd be 100 people in your army, your battle, your team. But I guess technically if the DM allows it, then that would work. Because, yeah, that's a logical loophole right there, if I ever heard one before in my whole life. Here, take this. Can you imagine just passing like buckets of water to people and like the inertia of it just kept stacking? So pretty much by the time you got halfway through the line, the bucket is carrying the person. They're flinging down the road. That's funny. Yeah, it'd be good to get back into a D&D session. It's been so difficult wrangling in the boys. Well, nobody's really tried to get it done either, even on my part, but it would be nice to get back into that. I'll have to hit up the boys and see what's up. Things are getting into the slow period of winter, and it's cold out, and people are acting a fool outside, and it's just like, I'll just go inside and play a game. I think I'll stay in. It is starting to warm up, though. It'd be cool to go boarding at least once this year. And if you're just joining, the reason why I'm doing this is because this whole valley right here, I want for a build. And this little mountain ridge thing that I'm standing on and currently taking down is in the way. So this whole thing is getting a bit of an adjustment here. So it should be pretty cool, but this is just a process. But this is the best spot that I could find for the idea that I'm going to be doing down the road here, if I find it feasible. Everything is disclaimers. I don't want to commit to something fully yet that I know that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even do. Just to get somebody in the comment section, you said you were going to do this. Oh yeah, well, things change. But you know what? I gave you the idea. You can do it now. Why don't you do it? There you go. Sweet. You go do it. Super. I also need to take down these trees and stuff too. Oh, there goes my pickaxe. My pickaxe. Let's take this tree down. Start with this one. The roots go deep. Oh, really deep. Jeez. Alright, well, we'll come back. Ooh, we got some copper, some lowly copper just hanging out here, being a little bit of a weasel. Oh, both my copper and my iron pickaxe are shot. I need to make some repair kits, I think. Probably jump back down in that cave too, I think, because I need to get some more light leather or light whatever, yeah, for the tools. This stuff is really nice too. Quartzite. Oh, this is just cobblestone. I thought it was quartzite. I guess not. Never mind. The cobblestone is not nice. This one, just dump all this basalt cobble, I guess, is what's over here, and cold dirt. Sort. Yoink. I'm gonna take all this stuff out of here. What did we take to make a repair kit? Light leather for the repair kit, huh? Damn, dude. Nope, nope, nope. None of that stuff is gonna give me what I need. Nope, nope, nope. Is it in here still? Nope. Alright, alright. So we definitely need to go get some more ratatouilles down there. Hope that doesn't need to go in there. Oh, I should probably make another copper pickaxe before I go down there. Maybe make two of them. Try to decide on a base location. I know that perfect is the eye of the beholder, but how about the location on the map? It's being how about the location on the map? Is being centrally located important? Well, so if you're talking about, it doesn't really matter where you're at, like, for the start, because there's all these, like, the main thing is that, like, that temple gateway, and I think all of these little things will be that gateway. So it doesn't really matter where you're at. If you find something, you don't have to worry about, like, getting back to, like, that spawn point that you start at. As long as you have a bedroll you can place down. If you don't have a bedroll that you place down near where you're doing it, then if you die, you'll spawn back. It's, like, way over here at this point for me. So there would be a long trek back to where your base is, provided you could find it again. That was, like, the biggest hurdle in, like, Minecraft, too, is, like, if you died far out on an adventure and you didn't have an ample way to get back there, your stuff in your base is basically kind of just lost to the ether. Sharpie, how goes it tonight? It's going well. What's up, Crash? How you doing? You can check out my base. I think I have some extra food you can use. I'm actually on a different map than that. I had to go through, I cycled through a couple of them trying to find some spots and get like a layout, a generation that I liked. So I'm actually on this other one now. So it's just me in this one, but I appreciate that. Not too worried about the food at the moment right now. I've just started up and mainly just getting supplies because I want to probably be doing this project building that I'm conceiving doing. I'm not gonna tell anybody what it is right now until I have a further idea on it, but yeah, for this one it's just something that I was just like doing solo. But because I was like trying to cycle through the seed generation and find something that gave me a little bit of inspiration, it was basically just like, even the map that we were on, or that I went to the other night, I switched, I was just like not feeling any of the locations that we were at, or like the map, so I don't know, kind of particular. Oh god, careful, don't fall down that way. See, like, one wrong step, we could be our doom. So it doesn't matter where I build my home base. Pick something I like, exactly. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I actually had to turn on, well, I didn't have to, but I saved myself some time by, there's like a fly mode that you can enable in the creative mode. So I'm so far away from the spawn point in this map at this point because I was just flying around. I was like, all right, I'm done trying to generate a world that like I find something, you know, within a couple minutes of the spawn point. So I'm just gonna fly around in this place and find something that works. And you can like turn up the fly speed inertia and stuff. It's pretty cool, but. And the cool thing about this game is you can toggle between creative and adventure mode, like in the same server. Like you can just switch between the two of them, which is nice. I need some rats though. Come on, dude. About to give my kiddo a shower. Be right back. Sounds good, dude. We're just chilling. Just chilling. There's a rat. There we go, light hide. Let's not go too far off the beaten path, because I don't have any torches down this way. It's actually, let's change that. What is that? Is that just like a misrender? Oh, it's copper. Dang, I thought I found some like super ultra rare mineral that was gonna give me an ultra amazing weapon I could smith out of it. But nope. Blackenite. It's called Darkenite. All these light sources. Large boom shroom. Oh, so these are the boom shroomies. All right, so I should take these, huh? Let's gather up this stuff. Ooh, hiding from me, are we? I'm wondering about the third mode we can't access yet. What's the third mode? I talk about like the mini games thing. Oh, what's this? This is more copper. Whoa! Ooh, what have we here? A little bit of a base. Alright, so how do I get back to... oh my god. There we go. Here's a rat. Sweet. He's eating the skull. Having a little bit of a munch. Oh, it's right over there. So just place a couple more torches over this way. I'll have that mapped out. Oh. What's up, dudes? On guard. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Look at the rat saw me. The rat sees me. What was that? Oh, the rat ran into the fire and lit himself on. Sweet. Just a big old smash hammer. Linen scrap. Just goes on forever. These marble pillars are really nice though, I dig that. We got an apple, very good. You got a connecting point up here? No? Okay. Back down. I'll grab this copper. Average of... Wait, apparently the educational issue with Gen Alpha is so bad, the IQ between them and Gen Z is a negative 20. Average, of course. Yeah, probably. People don't learn anything in school anymore, and everybody's inundated with screens all day long. So, I mean, I would believe it, but... Look, this guy's got a candle on his head, so you can see where he's like a mining helmet. Very cool. Oh my goodness. That copper right there, how could I be so careless and just walk right past it? How much iron did we get so far? Only 6? Got some scrap though from the light hide. Alright, let's go back up and see if more rats are closer to the surface. And like that, we're back. When we start a world, we can only choose exploration or creative. I can't pick adventure. What is adventure? Oh, okay. Well, that's what it's called. That's what it calls it. It says when I switch it. So adventure is probably like the story mode or whatever that it's going to be adding. Right now, it's just like, ooh, quartzite. This is the quartzite. Nice. I dig it. So like if I do, I have it enabled now, so if I switch over to O, it says mode has been set to creative right down there by the torch. And if I switch it over, it says your game mode has been set to adventure. So I'm just going off of what that says. But I think it, the other, like the mode that's not available yet will probably be like a story mode kind of thing. I would imagine, maybe. Then we switch it over to, well, since we already showed that, I might as well just show you really quick. When you switch it over to creative mode, you have to enable it or whatever, but when you do that and then you open up the stuff, you get like access to everything. Whoa! Entity tool, layer brush tool, paste tool, line brush tool, sculpt brush tool. Look at all this stuff. Holy crap. This is so crazy, dude. I didn't know all this stuff was in there. Green screen, prefab spawner, block spawner. Can't be exploring stuff like this right now. Filter, plant, scatter. And then, yeah, you get all this stuff that you can look at. Oh my goodness. All the stuff in the game. So yeah, that's creative mode, and then you get like your stuff over here that you can do adjustments to and whatnot, but play an adventure. Oh sweet, that'll be cool. So like Minecraft, where you eventually get to the Ender Beast. Yeah, something like that. I would imagine they're gonna have something along the similar vein. They want to add a bunch of like bosses and stuff like that, new biomes, and really kind of lean into the action adventure aspect of the game versus the open world survival craft aspect that Minecraft really leaned into. Those are some wicked tools though, dude. Holy moly. It's gonna make things, I don't know, maybe easier. I guess I could just use that instead of like, but that's what I'm saying, like I just kind of want to do it manually. So I get like the sense of accomplishment. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see how big the project ends up being and if it warrants some stuff and things. But I still need hide. Oh. Alright, 4 of those in there. Yeah, I got some copper and some iron to cook up. Sweet. Doing it manually is therapeutic. Yeah. I mean, I could see, like, I just wouldn't want to have, like, everything be too easy, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to build it myself. If it's a matter of like I need this super obscure block and I have to go like over 3 map lengths to the one spot that I know where to get it, then I'll probably give myself some blocks. But for the most part, I'm gonna try to do as much as I can manually, I guess. That's my point. Get rid of these stupid things right here. They don't need to be here. The Ender Beast. Whoa. Yeah, he's got these demons in here. Trying to get into my base. Hey. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. Aha! I've trapped them inside. Now what, dummy? I'll get you. But yeah, Justin, there's a severe lack of parenting skills going on these days. That's a huge contributor to that issue as well. What? Just, I don't know. That's how it goes. I mean, I probably could stand to get some armor made, huh? Armorer's workbench. We got 20 to upgrade the workbench. We need 30 copper ingots, 20 iron ingots, and 20 linen scrap. Okay. Here. Silly old armorer workbench. You go out here by the farming bench. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I put it on. Okay, automatically. Sweet. Need some more copper bars. You require more Vespine gas. There's no more fuel in the furnace. Oh, man. None in this either. Need myself a shovel. And a repair kit. And then with the repair kit, put that in my bar. Grab my iron pickaxe, that's a busteroni. And use that. There we go. Sweet. On a separate note, I finally offered a full-time position at work. And I had my first gig with the band I joined last night. Hey, that's freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Super cool. Congrats. That's super awesome. What does this give me? 5 health. Alrighty here. So we got that going. Got my armor up. I still need more linen, but I guess since I do need linen, or not linen, the leather stuff. Can I get a rat spawner down here stat? That'd be nice. I'm not sure what else would give me. Maybe this, like, stuff like this bunny rabbit would give me, like, light hide. I'm moving. There we go. Yeah. Oh, the bear. Oh my God. What the hell? What are you doing? Hey. Can't be popping around the corner like that. Just because you're that was my. Oh, ow. Get out of here, bear. What is he doing? Hey, what am I doing? Should we just both stop? Go our separate ways? All right, that sounds like a plan. Clip it. Oh my goodness. Gotta figure out how to put or enable a hotkey to add markers to my streamy bob so I can add like that little marker thing there. That would be helpful. Giving their child an iPad is definitely one of them. I am on the same page with that. For sure, dude. There's a severe lack of parenting ability and knowledge. It's an all-encompassing. Yeah. Wanted to have at least one more repair kit. Excellent. Alright, let's roll out Optimus Prime. Autobots. Yeah, he just didn't have his morning coffee. We're both just kind of crabby. He didn't mean... some things were said, you know, in the heat of the moment. The beginning of the morning. And let's just agree to disagree and move on. Alright, let's see this friggin' bomb. Is this actually worth anything? Is it worth investing time into, or... No. Oh. Where did it even go? I hear it. What a dud. Maybe it only explodes if it hits an enemy. That is so wild. Alright, let's get this shovel in my hotbar so I can use that. And come over and take this dirt out. Look at how fast that is. But it only works on dirt. Ooh. It's only effective on dirt. I don't even. Well, it doesn't even register as a hit on that stuff. Sweet. Making a lot more progress this way. We love shoveling and creating piles of dirt. It's a guy thing. Those bombs are rubbish. They don't do much damage at all. They don't do damage blocks. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping. I was like hoping for is maybe I could just use a TNT block. It'd be cool if there's like, I don't know if there's TNT. Maybe. I haven't gotten that far into the alchemy and stuff like that, but it would be helpful. But what else we got here? Well, we need to be faster. My legs almost gave out at church this morning because I had to sing as a soloist in front of the congregation before the pastor gave his sermon. Nice. That's awesome. Well, I mean, if you're telling the truth, it's hard to tell if people are being sarcastic or telling a joke and stuff. It's like, I mean, I assume that you're telling a true story. But right on. Church singings. Ooh, look at all those stumps. Yeah, so like, I mean, it doesn't do everything amazingly, but at least it helps me chunk out a big part of the work that would be not necessarily the most ideal for a tool like a pickaxe anyways. Oh, nope. Yeah. And this will actually give me a lot of base material to work with for when I need to do the opposite of destruction. I need to actually place up and build up the ground and stuff like that for this terraforming process. Like the last thing I want to do is have to go and like mine a bunch of rock just to move it to somewhere else. If I already have to mine rock away in the first place, it kind of two birds, one stone situation. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a process. I don't think the project that I'm gonna do is gonna warrant needing any type of like crazy build mechanic or like system. Be pretty straightforward. I just need to take a bunch of reference pictures and that should be good to go. Sweet. All right. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, dude, we're making some progress. This thing was so much bigger when I started this. Looks like not a whole lot, but let's see how many things we got. Okay. Sweet. Get the shovel out. Deep in my mind, the ideas lie. I got an episode of Outbreak Island that'll be dropping this week, and then also I'd probably jump into another episode of Kalahari's End as well. That'd be pretty fun to do. Some more building done on that. I should probably go and gather up some materials for that too beforehand too. So that'll be later in the week. And definitely check out that Swan game, Swanfield I think? Swanfield Survival playtest. Later on stream one of these days. Or later this week, I mean, so that should be pretty decent. Pretty decent. Rubble, shale rubble. Ooh, yeah, very nice, very nice. Look at that view. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, nerves can be a pain, but I definitely feel that on like hitting that go live button and like performing in front of other people. But usually as long as I can get past that initial and I just do it and force myself to do it, then it's usually not too bad after you get going. But it's stage fright is no joke for sure. Like, you know, performance anxiety, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But I've found over the years that you're your own harshest critic more so than anybody else. Especially in a setting like that, like, as long as you're making an effort and you're not just basically just trolling the crowd or whatever, people will really rally behind and support an honest effort versus a half-assed shitty attempt. What's on the docket for Tuesday nights? I'm gonna probably try and jump into that Swanfield game and see what's up with that for a little bit while the playtest is going on. I'm not sure. I think you have to have like an access code, or not access code, but like it's like a playtest, so you have to request access. And I have a couple links or access invites left. If for some reason, if you wanted to play that and it wasn't granting you access or whatever, I got a couple of codes for people too. But I think it would be pretty, you know, we could probably get through basically the gist of that game and what it has to offer in a night, and a couple other people get more of the basic gathering of the materials that we need to go a lot quicker. It's kind of grindy. I imagine once there is more combat involved for the higher tier stuff, it would probably slow down quite a bit on the pacing of what's needed and what it takes to get certain things. Oh, became less effective. Let's see. Was that the map is pretty big from what I saw, and there are vehicles and firearms in that game as well. Yeah, there's zombies and stuff. It's like a kind of like a Daisy kind of vibe to it almost. When I was a kid, I got stage fright during the end of a scene in a musical and was standing on the stage like a minute after everyone else left. People off stage were yelling, "Cam, get off the stage!" That's pretty funny. Ah, to be young and a kid again. A young, clueless kid. Back in the, like, the 90s, though. Like, forget all today's bullshit. Yeah, right. Given the cost of those repair kits, you should not suffer durability loss from using them. They're not that expensive. I mean, it's more expensive for me to get the leather hide, like, it's more expensive for me to try and track down light hide to make another pickaxe than it is to make the repair kit right now. You know what I mean? Like, because to make a pickaxe, you need, like, what? More than one leather hide? And because it's so scarce and I don't want to just keep running around a cave looking for rats to kill, I figured I'll put my my resources into a repair kit. That way I can keep going for the time being instead of just using that time and looking for maybe a rat or two to find to turn it in. So right now, it's the best course of action. But I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, I don't know. If you don't want to use the repair kits and you just want to make a new one, that's your prerogative. But if people want to repair them using a repair kit, I think that's who really cares. And there's more than one way to skin a trout, right? Skin a fish. Down. Alright, I think I'll clear off this top layer here and then head back down to the house. The who's and truth. Excellent. Oh, we got one left. Straggler. Aha. Nice. Success. We haven't even done anything, but it's a wonder. Wounder and dropping all this stuff in here. Alright, sweet. What do we got here? Def being a kid in the 80s and 90s is much better than today. I thought the repair kits needed light armor leather as well. They do, but not as many as this. Like, this takes 2. The repair kit only takes 1. So, I have plenty of the linen scrap. Not worried about that. That's easier to come across because the goblins drop that, but with the everything requiring the light hide in these tiers, or not that, but like these, and then like the other workbenches and stuff, it's been my least abundant resource. So that's why I was just like making the repair kits. Again. Alright. But with that being said, I am gonna go get off. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. Well, and get some stuff done and whatnot. And just wanted to get a little bit done on stream with basically finding an area and just hanging out because we weren't able to get onto a stream last night, but I'm exhausted, so. that's what we're gonna do. So make sure to hit up the main channel or the channel or whatever. Keep an eye out for Outbreak Island and Kalahari's End episodes. And then if anything else comes out, we'll be streaming on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, all things permitted. So should be pretty dope. I'm excited for it. Should be a good week. It's starting to get warm again. So, all right, like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next time. And until then, stay sharp.